Hey guys, hope you are all having a great weekend. I hope you guys have been able to relax and set your brains on rest mode, because the DTCC most certainly hasn't caught a break yet for sure. I want to quickly apologize for the late arrival of this video. It took me a long time to research what I will be discussing with you guys today. On Friday alone, 3 different filings were introduced. These filings are definitely interesting and we are going to cover them quickly. However, don't excite yourself too much. All 3 of them have nothing to do with GameStop or AMC, but rather concern themselves with cybersecurity and disasters of proportional magnitudes. This video, however, will bring some much-needed clarity on issues like dark pools, and we will examine a particular document that was brought up in conversation between me and my good friend Broca. It's a response document that shed lights into the regulation national market system and how it has distorted the system and structure of the markets. Though this might have much bigger meaning, which Broca is diligently working to see and corroborating with some experts, it is still imperative that you know some of the basic stuff, especially in relation to dark pools, so that you are well versed in knowledge around the issues that have propelled GME and AMC to be where they are right now. We are going to be adding 1 to 2 wrinkles today, so get ready. It took me longer than usual to get this video out, hence the timing of release. I wanted to make this video worth your time, so it took me a while to research some stuff and double check on important things. I will also be talking about price action and technical analysis, so stick with me to the end. Remember, all content here are the opinions of a non-financial advisor and that everything discussed is the result of countless hours of research. Drop a like on the video if you find it useful, and without further delay, let's get into it. First and foremost, let's quickly talk about the DTCC. On Friday, 3 different filings were submitted. Looking through them and reading each of them twice, it appears that the filings concern themselves mostly with increasing its cybersecurity. There is a lot of concern regarding potential disasters that could impact the systems of the financial market, especially when we just saw a couple weeks back a serious AMC has been falling for the last 3 trading days. I think Monday should be moving up a little bit, but nothing is certain. We have now entered the period where the stock is hard to anticipate. As such, we will revert back to the basics and talk about support and resistance without accounting much for options in the money that will drive the price up or down. AMC has strong support at 51.05. If AMC keeps falling and doesn't bounce up from 51 in the event if dips there this week, the next stop should be 42.5, where a big support wall lies. If by Wednesday we end bullishly above 55.66, we could be retesting 58.76, where a big resistance wall lies. If AMC breaks that resistance wall by Tuesday, I will be very bullish for the stock, as it means another week of consolidation at the 50s. We really need to retest $65 again soon, or chances are we might dip down to the 40s, which again is not a bad thing. Now, GameStop had a pretty eventful trading during the last 15 minutes of the day on Friday. Due to its addition into the Russell 1000, there is a lot of buying right now. This should have an effect on it on Monday, but after that, it is honestly a coin toss as to where it moves. The reason for that is that if you look, the stock has been trading almost in a perfect channel between 200 and 220 for the most part. The stock was testing the support at 200 before its quick run up on those last 15 minutes on Friday. If we were to break that support with an attack, we will find the biggest support wall at 160s, though I don't doubt we will encounter other small support walls between 160 and 200. The stock is heavily shorted and abused, and I see it breaking below it. It does have resistance at 220, 240 and 280 for the most part, though without a big catalyst or anything significant, I just don't see it rising up monstrously like it did a couple weeks ago. I think we have to a degree elevated the bottom of the stock, and if we start falling down, it presents a great opportunity to start buying super cheap. I am not upset at all by its performance. The chart indicates a strong amount of consolidation above 200, which must have been a nightmare for hedge funds. Even if we fall, this shows that this stock wants to move up. Part of the reason why I put so much trust in these stocks is because I find them impossible to fail. The ever-growing number of retail investors buying, the growth in the shareholdings that they have, financial ownership of the stock growing as well, and fundamental data slowly defying bad expectations and poor outlook. The stock cannot fail because stocks are a vote of confidence. People want AMC and GME to survive and thrive, and they buy in anticipation of it. For every share you buy, or naked share that is, since all the legitimate shares are held and not traded, you put hedge funds one step closer to the brink of destruction. They can't squirm their way out of this one, And in an economy that is slowly decaying and slowly entering the beginning stages of a recession, AMC and GME are not sold like everything else, which means its value is intrinsically higher than others. It is a perfect hedge stock against an ever-increasingly bad market. I believe AMC and GME to be sole survivors of everything that is to come, and consider them the best investment to be had right now. Let me know in the comments section what you thought of the video, and in particular how you felt about that explanation. With that, I want to thank you all for tuning in with me to the end of the video. Please drop a like on the video if you found it useful, and remember to subscribe if you enjoy this particular type of content. If you enjoyed this Patreon, thank my Patreons, because without them this channel wouldn't be possible. YouTube pays me scraps because it hates automated voices, and my wife's boyfriend is already asking for rent money, so if you like this type of content and want more in the future, please consider pledging any support you want. Also remember, I have one-time donation links for PayPal and Cash App. Either way, thank you for being here, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow on the next one.